Good morning. I am going to give everyone just a little bit of time to come on in. We do have a 1 minute. So if you'd like, set up your area and we'll begin standing today. So you can start with some simple breaths, relaxing the body. Again, not getting started just yet. So if you do need to get some other things situated before we begin, please do so. All right, let's go ahead and begin. So starting at the front of your mat, just roll those shoulders all the way up and back, placing the palms towards the front. Take a nice little bend in the knees and then stack that spine. So think about tucking that pelvis towards the ground, peeling that belly button in, stacking that spine, keeping that chest open and proud. Taking a couple breaths right here, again, settling the body. Checking in, you can even close the eyes. Start to feel the tiny little shifts in our body that they naturally make whenever we take away that focus. Beautiful. Concentrating on those ribs, expanding and contracting. Allowing that air to enter in. Giving us some life, some oxygen to our muscles, our brain. Beautiful. Tiny inhales through the nose and back out through the nose. Now, if those eyes are closed, slowly start to open them. Nice. From here, reach those hands back behind you. Interlock the hands and press those hands back behind you. You can start to straighten those legs. Start to lift that chest, lift that chin. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, release the hands, interlock them in front of you, and exhale, press them forward. Start to round that back. Slowly bringing that chin into the chest. So little cat-cows right here, nice. Again, inhale, hands behind the back, lifting the body up towards the sky. Taking all that air in. Nice, exhale, round, reaching those arms forward. Again, transition, inhale, lift. And exhale, round and reach. Let's do one more just like that. Again, inhale, interlocking those hands, pressing the shoulder blades back behind you. And exhale, round. One vertebrae at a time. Nice. Slowly stack that spine. Bring those hands towards the sides. Inhale, rise the hands all the way up, pressing the palms together, locking the thumbs. Take a little reach right here. Take that gaze up towards the hands. Exhale, bring those hands into heart center, that focus back to center. Beautiful, big reach. Inhale those hands all the way up, placing the palms together. Slowly take that gaze up. Take an inhale here. Exhale, hands through heart center. Find that connection with those hands. Beautiful. Nice and easy, flat back, heart through center. And then release all the way down. Nice. From here, take a bend in those knees, planting that stomach on those thighs, releasing that head. Get a nice gentle shake, no. And yes. Beautiful. Twist and reach that right arm up. Slowly start to straighten that right leg, reaching through the fingertips. Taking an inhale here, exhale, fold it back down. So start with that twist and reach with that left side. And slowly start to straighten that left leg. Nice. Inhale, reach through the fingertips. And exhale, fold it back down. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway reach, flat back. So reaching through the crown of the head. Exhale, bend the knees right here. Step or hop it back, plank position. Nice. From here, lower those knees down and keep those hands where they are. Sit it all the way back, child's pose. Nice. Inhale, slowly coming up onto those knees. And I'm going to turn to the side just so I have some space, but we're going to extend that right leg out towards the side. Plant that full foot down. Inhale those arms all the way up. And exhale, sit the hips slightly back, placing those palms in front of us or even the forearms down. Getting a nice stretch on the inner part of our thighs. Breathing right here. Nice. If this is too much, you can always walk onto the hands, coming a little bit higher up. Nice. One more big breath in. And slowly bringing that body up. Bring that right leg in and extend that left leg out now. Inhale those arms all the way up. Exhale, sit the hips slightly back, taking those hands down. Remember, you can start with the hands, or if you want to take it a little deeper, go onto those forearms. Keep that tiny little breath going throughout this whole practice. And always remember, if you want to deepen the stretch, you lengthen out those exhales. Nice, one more breath in and out. Slowly coming back up and bringing that left leg in. Nice, I'll rotate back to center. All right, inhale, both arms up. And then exhale, reach them forward. So a little puppy dog down, puppy pose. So keep those hips slightly up and sit the hands, that chest down. So not child's pose to where my hips are all the way towards my heels, but I'm keeping my hips slightly up. Nice. Shifting that chest all the way to the hands and relaxing down onto that chest, that stomach. Inhale, rise that chest up into that cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, lower down, activating that back again. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower this time, test the boundaries. Inhale, rise it up. Releasing the hands. Remember, the all in that back. Exhale it back down. Nice, tuck those toes and press into the hands. Make your way into your down dog. Any way you'd like. So, full fingers out, placing the palms into the mat, lifting that tailbone up towards the sky. Nice gentle shifts back and forth, pressing the heel down one at a time. So just pedaling out through the feet. Beautiful. Slowly walk the feet up towards the hands. We're going to heel toe the feet out towards the sides. Take the hips down nice and slow and open up those knees with the elbows. So into our yoga squat, find a lengthen in that spine. Coming back to that breath. If you want a gentle rock back and forth. Nice. So just loosening up our body to begin with. Nice. Place the hands on the mat. Rise those hips all the way up, releasing that head. One more time. Exhale those hips down. Find that lengthen in the spine. Again, you can rock back and forth or just staying right here, finding that open chest, that lengthen in the spine. Nice. Plant the hands down, hips up, heel toe the feet back into that center. And from here, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, let those arms float back down. Nice. Inhale, arms all the way up. Find that connection. Lock those thumbs. Reach it all the way up and over to the right. Again, inhale up to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center one more time to the right. And up and over to the left. Reaching back through center. Exhale, swan dive it forward. Inhale, halfway reach, flat back. Exhale, bend those knees, step or hop it back, plank position. Now let's begin our flow. Exhale all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale, down dog. From here, planting the hands, the feet. We'll shift it forward, take an inhale back to that plank. Nice, exhale back to that down dog. Again, inhale to that plank, bringing those hips in line. And exhale back to that plank, or down dog. One more time, inhale, shifting forward to that plank. And exhale back to that down dog, staying right here. Walk the feet together. And on that next inhale, rise that right leg all the way up towards the sky, opening up those hips, reaching through the toes. Exhale that knee into the chest, step it forward, runner's lunge. Nice. From here, take a little twist towards that bent knee. Finding those activation in those inner thighs, reaching through the fingertips. Beautiful. Plant that hand on the inside of that leg. We're going to slowly rotate our body towards that left side, opening up this back leg. Again, find that lengthen in that spine and slowly walk it back towards that back leg, straightening the front. So we have a surfer pose. Think about rotating within the hips. So don't let the toes go forward, but try and rotate them towards the back side of the mat. Nice. Find that lengthen again. And slowly walk it back towards that front leg. Bending the right, straightening the left. Nice. Rotate back to the front. Drop that back knee, exhale, shift the hips back, keep that foot planted. Nice, little points and flex with that front leg. Shifting forward, planting that left hand and reaching that right arm all the way up and back, grabbing onto that foot. You can always use a towel right here. But just letting that hip sink now. Opening up that chest a little bit. Taking a couple deep breaths right here. Nice, slowly releasing that foot. Plant that hand, step that foot back. And we're gonna take our knees up so we come back into that plank position. Nice. Exhale all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale, down dog. Nice, find that lengthen in this down dog first. And then let's take it back into those shifts. So inhale, shift it into that plank. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Inhale to that plank. Start with that core, exhale it up and back, down dog. Again, inhale, shift to that plank. Exhale, down dog, last time. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Walk the feet towards the midline. And on the next inhale, reach that left leg all the way up towards the sky, opening up those hips. Exhale that knee into the chest, step it forward, runner's lunge. Again, activate those inner thighs. Take a little twist towards that bent knee. Reaching through the fingertips. So getting a little heat in our body as we still warm it up. Nice, slowly take that hand to the inside of that leg. And we'll rotate within that hip socket, coming into that surfer pose, facing this right side. All right, nice and easy, walk it back to that back leg, straightening the front. Find that lengthen right here, that rotation in that leg. Nice. Walking it all the way back. From here, slowly rotate towards the front, back into that runner's lunge. Plant that back leg down. Exhale those hips all the way back, keeping that front leg planted first. Start to point and flex that foot. So both hips are now squared to the front as I'm doing this. Nice. Slowly plant that foot, bend that front knee, shifting forward, taking that left arm all the way back, grabbing hold of that right foot. And you can keep that chest rotated and open right here. Simple, deep breaths, relaxing the body, allowing the muscles to expand and lengthen. Beautiful. Slowly releasing that back leg, plant that hand, step that left leg back, tuck the toes, come into that plank position. Let's begin a flow again. Exhale all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale, down dog. Nice. Stepping the feet towards that midline. And on the next inhale, rise that right leg all the way up. Exhale that knee into the chest. And step it forward, runner's lunge. From here, lengthen those arms all the way up. Crescent lunge. Staying nice and low, pressing the shoulders down and bringing those pinkies towards the front. So really rotating the hands. Nice. From here, open and press those hands, open up those hips, plant that back leg, warrior two. From here, straighten that front leg. We're gonna reach the arms forward and down into that extended triangle. So both legs are straight here. Planting that hand on the inside of that ankle and keeping that chest rotated. Nice, slowly bend that front leg, coming into that side angle. And then exhale all the way up and back. Reverse warrior. Beautiful. Plant those hands back. Warrior two. From here, straighten that front leg again. Let's reach it forward and down. Extended triangle, connecting that hand onto that ankle, reaching that top fingertips all the way up to the sky. Nice, slowly bend that front knee, keeping that lengthen in the spine. Nice, exhale all the way up and back. Reverse warrior. Press the palms down, warrior two. From here, you can keep this front knee bent, and we're gonna rotate that back leg, opening up to this left side. So now, yep, both knees are bent. All right, from here, staying nice and low, you can take the hands on the hips, or take a little cactus with those arms and embrace this goddess pose. Keep pressing those knees back behind you. You can always take it a little lower or stay wherever you are. Find those breaths again. Staying in isolation. Embracing any little shakes that may come. Our body is being active in this position. Beautiful. Pausing for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten those legs, reach those arms forward. Exhale, flat back all the way down. Release that head at the end. You can plant those hands underneath the shoulders, just releasing that head. Nice. All right, walk it to that back leg. Find a nice little stretch right here. Slowly walk it back to the front. And from here, we're gonna rotate both feet to face the front of the mat. And just pausing right here, getting a nice stretch in that back hamstring. Go ahead and step that back leg up towards the front. We're gonna bend those knees, taking the hips down and reach those arms up. This time, let's keep them up. So again, pressing the shoulders down, finding that rotation. So pinkies towards the front. Keep that lengthen in the spine. Find that breath right here. Nice, settling the body. Again, embracing those shakes. Nice. On the next inhale, rising all the way up. We're gonna plant the palms together. Exhale, reaching up and over to the left side. Inhale up and exhale to the right. Nice. Inhale up, exhale to the left. One more time. Inhale up, exhale to the right. Nice. Reaching up through center. Exhale, swan dive it forward. Inhale, halfway reach, flat back. And then bend those knees, step or hop it back, plank position. From here, let's begin that flow. Exhale all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale, down dog. Walk those feet towards the midline. And on the next inhale, rise that left leg all the way up towards the sky. Exhale that knee into the chest and step it forward, runner's lunge. Find that balance, reach those arms all the way up, crescent lunge. Again, pressing the shoulders down, finding that rotation. Nice. Staying right here, feeling nice and stable. Slowly rotate those hips, planting that back leg, reach those arms forward. Nice. Slowly straighten that front leg. Reach both arms forward and down, extended triangle. Connecting that left hand onto the inside of that leg. Keep that rotation and that reach in the spine. Slowly bend that front knee. Side angle. Keeping that upper body the same. Nice, exhale all the way up and back, reverse warrior. And then press those hands, reaching that upper body up, warrior two. Nice, again, slowly straighten that front leg. Reach those arms forward and down, extended triangle. You can take that gaze up towards that top hand. Slowly bend that front knee, side angle. And pausing right here before we exhale all the way up and back, reverse warrior. Nice, press those hands forward and down, warrior two. Now keep this front knee bent. We'll slowly rotate and open the hips towards the right side, bending that back leg. Again, both knees bent. Beautiful. So taking the hands either on the hips or cactus them up into this goddess pose and pause right here. Finding that breath, settling the body. Relaxing and embracing the burn. Keep pressing those knees back. So we're getting a little activation in those glutes as well. You've got it, maybe sitting a little lower. Beautiful. On the next inhale, straighten those legs, reach those arms to the corners, and then flat back all the way down. Releasing that head, planting those hands right underneath the shoulders. You can get a little shake in that head, a no, a yes. Whatever feels good for you. Nice, slowly walk it back towards that back leg. Bringing that nose to knee. Nice, slowly walk it towards the front. And then from here, let's rotate the feet to face the front, the heels towards the back. Just relaxing and holding right here. Beautiful. Remembering those breaths. From here, step that back leg forward. Connecting the feet. Bend the knees, taking the hips down and reach those arms all the way up. Again, rotate, press those shoulders down, find that lengthen in the spine. Pressing that belly button back. So not having that big arch in that spine. Nice. Keeping those lengthen in the arms. I know it may be a little bit harder this way than hands into heart center, so challenging ourselves a little bit today. Nice, inhale, straighten those legs. And exhale, just float those arms all the way down. Beautiful. Okay. From here, let's get a little hip opener. So let's rotate this right leg, plant that left, and we'll slowly bring that ankle up. I'm just gonna open up this hip a little bit. And now from here, keep this connection. I'm gonna bend this left knee and keep this right one on that leg. So a little figure four stretch. Go ahead and flex that top foot. Now you can bring those hands into heart center or place the hands on the knee, the ankle. Now, a little tip, the closer my chest is to my shin, the deeper the stretch. So if you want, you can sit those hips back, getting a little deeper into the stretch, right? You can still keep the hands on the knees, the ankles, or hands into heart center. Find your focus, keeping that balance. Find that breath. Nice, settling into this pose. Beautiful. Little hip opener right here. Nice. One more deep breath in and out. We'll slowly start to straighten that left leg and slide that right one down. Take a couple breaths right here. Settling the body. Grounding the feet. And we'll slowly start to shift to the other side. So let's start with rotating that left leg. We'll go ahead and grab that ankle, open up that hip just a little bit before we get started. And then as we plant that foot on that leg, we'll slowly start to bend that leg and slide that left leg down. Go ahead and flex that foot. Now you can stay right here. It's a little micro bend, or here, whatever feels comfortable. Or sit the hips down a little bit more, increasing that stretch in that hip, either planting the hands on that leg or hands into heart center. Find that breath, that focus. Relax into this stretch. Beautiful. That right leg is still working to keep us stable and balanced. So even though we get the beautiful benefits of the stretch, we're also getting the benefits of standing in this pose. So keep that length in that chest open. Take one more deep breath in and out. And we'll slowly straighten that leg, slide that leg down. Keep the hands in heart center, settle the body. Peel those shoulder blades back together. Beautiful. Next inhale, reach those arms all the way up. Exhale, swan dive it forward. Inhale, halfway reach, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, step or hop it back, plank position. Let's begin that flow. Exhale all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale, down dog. Really try and press those heels down into the mat this time. Find that lengthen in the spine right here. Nice. Slowly shift the weight forward and plant those knees down. All right, let's go ahead and take a seat. All right. From here, we're going to do a nice opening stretch. And it's a prep for this lotus. So we're doing the seated lotus. So I'm going to extend both legs to the edges of my mat. Starting with that right leg, I'm going to bring it all the way in to my inner thigh. Point that foot and place it on that leg. Opening up that stretch. Now you can pause right here if this is deep, or slowly start to bring that other leg in. Now, it's coming all the way to that shin, that knee. I'm going to point that foot and place it on top. Find those sits bones, find that lengthen in the spine, roll those shoulders back and start to breathe right here. Settling the body. Remember, you can always go back to any point that we started at. Just relaxing in the stretch, feeling that openness in the hips. Let's take 2 more deep breaths right here. You can bring those hands into heart center. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna rewind it. So starting with that left leg, slowly ease it off and extend it all the way out. Nice, so you can use that shift in the body. Now, right leg, placing it off and extend it forward. Nice. Plant the hands right behind the hips. Plant the feet down in front of you and inhale those hips all the way up, reverse tabletop. Bring that gaze up towards the sky, keeping that spine in line. Nice, exhale those hips down. Do that 2 more times. So inhale, press the feet down, the hands down, rise those hips up. Finding that squeeze in those glutes. Exhale those hips down. So finding that lengthen in those hip flexors. 1 more time. Inhale, rising all the way up. Beautiful. Stretching those shoulders as well. And exhale all the way down. Beautiful. Extend the legs to the corners of the mat. Find a deep breath in and exhale it out. Settling that body back. Let's start with that left leg. So bend, bringing that foot to that inner part of that thigh. We'll point that foot and place it right on top. Nice. Nice and easy. If you want to stay right here, you can stay right here, or option to take it a little bit further. So doing that full lotus. So slowly bringing that right leg in, pointing that foot, and placing it on top. So you may notice one side is a little bit more flexible than the other. It's a good little tester right here. So breathing and pausing wherever feels comfortable for you. Find those sits bones, lengthen through the spine. Settle the body as the body gets lengthened and opened. Nice, you can place those hands into heart center. 2 deep breaths right here. Beautiful, last one. Slowly start to reverse. So starting with that right foot, taking it off. I shift my weight back to lengthen that foot out. We'll take this left foot off. And again, lengthening it out. From here, just rock those feet side to side. Moving within the hip sockets. We'll bring the feet towards the midline. Inhale those arms all the way up. Keep those feet flexed, press together, and exhale, reach it forward. Find that lengthen in the spine, so don't just round over, but lengthen that spine all the way up. Keeping that chest nice and proud again. If you can, hold onto the toes and peel them back towards you. If not, you can place those hands on the ankles, the shins. Now, if you can, bend those elbows, keeping that spine straight. Find 2 breaths right here. Relaxing that body down a little bit further. Again, wherever you are. One more deep breath, really extending those exhales. Nice, slowly walk the body back up. Go ahead and point the feet. So really reaching those toes towards the front of the mat. Inhale, reach those arms all the way up. And exhale, reach it forward. This time, either placing it on top of the feet, the ankle, the knees, whatever is comfortable for you. And try to keep the toes facing the sky, so don't let them rotate and open. We're gonna actively press the feet together. Again, lengthen through that spine, so nice and straight. Taking those deep breaths right here. If you can, start to bend the elbows, taking it a little deeper. Still finding that lengthen in the spine. Nice, slowly walking it up. And you can shift to lie down on the back. Bring that right knee into the chest. Give it a nice hug right here. Now we're just gonna find little circles in that knee. Opening it out towards the side. Lowering it a little bit and crossing. So big little circle in that hip. Start to reverse it. So crossing the body now, opening it up, taking it to the side, back to that chest. Nice, pausing it into that chest one time, take it to the side, taking a little spinal twist right now. So pressing that knee down onto the ground and pressing that shoulder, right shoulder down onto the mat. Take your gaze to that right side. Taking 2 deep breaths right here, finding that twist. Beautiful. Slowly bringing that knee back into the chest and lengthening it back out other side. So left knee now into that chest, squeezing it into the chest first. And we'll take little circles, crossing it or opening it up, taking it down and crossing. So my hands stay on my knee, so I can allow it to relax as my hands mostly do the work right here. Keeping that breath to movement. One more little opening in the hip. And let's reverse it. So crossing now, then opening it out to the side, back to the chest. Nice, try and keep those hips still on the ground. It's just within this hip socket. Last little one. We'll squeeze that knee into the chest and slowly lower it down to that right side. Taking that spinal twist, try and press that left shoulder down onto the ground and then take that gaze to the left side. Beautiful. Again, 2 deep breaths right here. Nice, bringing that knee into the chest. Bring that other knee back up, and we're gonna go into a happy baby. So I'm gonna reach my hands onto the outside of the feet. Press the knees down and open. So taking them out to the side. Try and lengthen that spine down onto the ground. And you can pause right here or find a little movement in the stretch. So again, opening up those hips. Nice. Keeping those feet flexed, nice and activated right here. We'll slowly bring the legs together into center, give it a nice squeeze, and then plant the feet down on your mat. From here, just slowly open the knees to the side, keeping the feet together. All right, so we're gonna go into our Shavasana like this and just allow gravity to open up those hips a little bit more. So you can place the palms up towards the sky, or if you'd like, bringing one hand on the chest and one hand on the stomach. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Go ahead and close those eyes and begin to focus on that breath. Relaxing the body, releasing any tension, and maybe giving some gratitude for showing up today, for doing some self-care, some self-love, and bringing some motion into your body. Keep those breaths going, feeling the shoulders melt into the ground, the head get heavy, the hips get heavy, and those feet and ankles feel connected to the ground. Keep breathing right here. Feeling the rib cage expand and contract. Now from here, we'll slowly extend those legs down onto the ground. Finding that lengthen. Keep that breath going. Releasing that tension from the hips. And whenever you're ready, rolling to one side. Coming into a nice fetal position. Stacking the hips, the knees, the shoulders. Keeping that breath, pausing right here. And allowing that top arm to ease the body up to a nice seated position. Go ahead and find those sits bones, roll those shoulders all the way up and back. Find that big deep breath, expanding the ribs. Exhale and sigh it out. Again, just like that, big inhale in. And exhale, sigh it out. Allow those shoulders to melt down, creating some space between the ears and the shoulders. Bring those hands into heart center, pressing the palms together. Returning always to that breath. Go ahead and find that nice bow, either in the head or the hips. Namaste, and thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. All right. Bye.